Hi everybody, I'm Grandpa Jake, and in a moment I'm going to take you outdoors. Actually, I've already gone outdoors. I've done a demo of this being set up, and I thought I'd come back in just to talk to you ahead of time because it's nearly 100 degrees outside and I was literally sweating and dying. So I wanted to just explain a little bit. This is the Campla pop-up changing tent, and it's very nice, and I would say what looks like the hardest thing to do is pack it up. Turns out to be one of the easiest things to do. And I'm going to show you basically me doing that outdoors, and then I'm going to bring it back in, or in a moment I'm going to attach it at the end of the video. So you're sort of going outdoors, indoors, indoors. And basically I'm going to show you a real simple way to put this back into the really nice carrying bag that it comes with, which just can mount right over like a backpack. It also has a floor that you can use or you can elect not to use, and on the inside you're going to see, and that's on the entire tent, there's a reflective heat barrier which will protect you from the UV rays. It will also keep some of the heat out, and at the top of this there's a vented area which you may or may not be able to see on my video, but it's a screened roof, and what that does, it lets the heat out and lets some air in. You also have two little windows that you can open up to let more air in if you want. And if it's going to rain or you're going to have to be worrying about that, this is a little cover that sits right on top of the screened area, which will keep out all the elements. And what was suggested to me, this is going to be used mostly for sporting events on our end, where we go to watch the grandkids. There's no protection from the sun. Basically you're going to see me setting it up outside. I put in like one of those sports chairs, and you've got a completely protected area from the heat and the sun. It can also be used in an area where, say you're at the beach or you're out at a camping ground and you want to change your baby, you want to change and you don't want to be in sight of everybody else or have to walk all the way to the restrooms. This is the perfect tent for that. So let me just end now and let you see the video I made earlier outdoors, and then at the very end of that I'm going to do one more put it back into the bag for you so you can see it. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to write, but hold on and I'm going to bring you back to the outdoors. You notice I was so hot I decided I'd put on Santa Claus and my Christmas shirt just to feel a little cooler today. Anyhow, I'll talk to you in a moment. Hi everyone, I'm Grandpa Jake. I'm going to tell you about a really nice outdoor changing tent, and this is from Campla, and I'm going to show it installed in a moment. I'm also going to show you how to put it back into the carrying case that it comes with. So before I do that, you get some anchors to hold it securely to the ground. You get a floor that you can use or not use, but this can be used for more than just a changing tent. You could use it for a sporting event to keep you out of the sun's rays. It's got a UV protection. It's got a heat protection to keep the heat out. The top of it is vented, or you can use the cover that attaches by 4 little bungee cables, and that can completely keep any weather out. But let's go forward. I'm going to show it to you being installed, and then I'm going to show it to you as I put it away. So hang on a moment. I'm not going to put the floor down, but I'll move that over just so you can see. And all you need to do, take it out of the case, put that aside, and all you do is basically, there it is, it pops open, you take it, and you pull the center apart. Work your way to the bottom, and there you go. And I'm going to reposition the camera so you can see it a little bit better. So from here, you've got the closure. And you've got some hooks here that will hold it open. So what I did, let me just pop this open here. It's like 100 degrees out, so I'm dying. Now, you can use it as a changing area if you'd like, or this is where we're going to use it. Put your chair inside. Now you're completely protected from the outside environment. You've got 2 windows that can be opened up. You've got a top that's screened so that it lets the heat out. Now you're protected. Your kids can play. You can sit in an area that doesn't take up too much room, and there you go. So let's show you how to take it down. Let me move this out of the way. Reposition the camera again so that you'll be able to see it on the ground. Basically, you do the reverse. Bring it down, zip it up. Now this is the easy part. All you do is you're going to grab it 2 different angles. So I'm going to do it from this side. There you go. That folds to there. Now, here's what I want to show you. And I'm going to bring the camera down so that you can actually see it being folded. So pay attention to this part, because this is where you need to practice, but you'll see how easy it actually is. I go to the narrow side of things, and all I do is bring it up, and I push this corner down inside. It immediately starts to fold, goes right on top of itself, and you're ready to put it into the bag. So let me move this camera back up so I can finish talking to you. So, here you go. It is completely ready to go back in your bag. Zip it up. And basically you're ready to go. That's how easy it is to set it up. If it wasn't 100 degrees out here today, I'd spend a little more time showing you, but basically you can see how easy it works. It's great for sporting events or areas where you do need to have a changing room where you got to stay out of the eye of the public. So any questions, don't hesitate to write. I'll try to help you, and I hope you were able to see everything and just how easy it was to put it together. Take care now. The quick setup is take it out of the bag and just let it open up. Spread it apart. Grab the center, the other side, pull it apart, bring it to the bottom, and you're all set to go. Now, that seems like the easy side. Believe it or not, putting it back down is just as easy, or if not easier. So watch what I do. Basically, I grab opposite corners and you bring them together. It's going to fold right in half, just like that. Now this is where I want you to pay attention. And I'm going to bring it down here so you can see. Let me move the camera down. Start at the narrow end here, and all you do is bring it over, bring it about halfway over, push this corner down in. As soon as you push it in, it's going to start to go down, go over, and you're good to go. So watch that a few times, watch how I do it. It's simple, and I think you're going to be real happy with it. Put it back in the case and you're ready to go.